So, it didn't fix it. His upper half is still invisible. So, what? How did the Triune enter the hideout?
You have to be Triune. No one gets in without a medallion around their neck.
Ah, a medallion? Like this one?
Yes, that's it. Listen, that's all I know. You let me go, right?
Be still.
So, what I would actually like... pretend that my druid is going to werebear and getting right in this guy's face as part of the interrogation, be like, why should we believe you? Like saying this as a werebear, as if I'm like threatening I'm going to literally kill him as a werebear.
I'm no demon worshipper. Just figured it was better to take their coin than get in their way. I go back now. They'll know I talked. Helping you is the only play I've got.
Okay. That medallion could be the key.
The medallion gives us a chance, but it's a hell of a risk. Captain?
How many bandits guard this hideout? How many Triune?
And how long till they march on Dalgur? Their poison has already weakened us.
We might not get another chance.
Asa, take David and our friend here and scout for this hideout. Should you see an opening to strike, take it.
Aye, Captain.
About damn time.
Hopefully somebody else discovers this hilarious bug. He's walking away with just his legs. Hopefully someone else discovers that bug and reports it so they can fix it, because otherwise, what in the world, Blizzard? Fix this game. I know you just had an expansion come out, but for goodness sakes. Like, please, really try and fix the bugs. Did you run into trouble?
Just a bandit patrol. We handled it quietly, but the canyon is crawling with them.
Guess we're in the right place.
We go in. Remember, we're looking for a pillar that marks the Triune hideout. Move fast, kill quickly. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. They're thinking, man, it's a good thing we encountered this druid friend of ours. We'd rather have this big werebear on our side than against us.
There! Looks like a pillar to me.
No door. No opening. Take the medallion. There must be something.
You say, take the medallion. Aha!
You've done it. All right. Weapons ready. Follow me. Iron wolves!
Fine! Keep fighting!
Maggots.
We've done it!
Asa,
Asa? What happened? Are you wounded?
bloody demons. Ah, if they set them on Dalgor.
We stopped them. Everyone is safe. Can you walk?
Damn it! I can't.
It's all right. I'll carry you back to camp. Get you to the healer.
Wanderer, I'm sorry we've no time for thanks. Meet us in Dalgur when you can.
Sure thing. Just as long as, you know, you're there. That's my way of telling you, don't you die on me on the way back. How is Dawood?
Dawood is... He is in good hands.
Dawood.
With our healer.
He'll live. As will the people we protect here. Thanks to you all.
Wanderer, we can't thank you enough. You will always be welcome among the Iron Wolves. You should go check on Dawood. He said he wanted to speak with you.
Okay. Hey, Dawood. It's good to see you.
I've looked better. At least I don't have to stand at my post. Healer says I may not stand again. Just another poor soul for the Iron Wolves to protect. Well, we'll see about that. But in case he's right, I want you to take my armor. Continue my fight for me. Huh?
A wolf's honor. And I get the title Iron Wolf. How did you become an Iron Wolf?
Well, it was Captain Haddad's fault. He caught me robbing ships in Geakul. I was barely old enough to shave. By law, he should have cut off my hand. But he brought me to Dalgur instead. Made me an Iron Wolf.
Okay. The roads are dangerous. Why travel to Dalgur?
We came for the Iron Wolves. They've protected my people since before I was born, often asking nothing in return. Well, poor practice for mercenaries, if you ask me. So, we will repay them however we can. Keep them fighting.
How can I help? Come back if you need the forge.
Alright. So at the moment, we don't have any more side quests. There's only a couple of other things that we can do before we continue with the main story. How about we go conquer a couple of strongholds? And then we will continue with the main story as long as I don't see any more side quests pop up in those areas, okay? I'm sure some of you are like, oh, come on, continue this main story. We'll get there, we'll get there. But I'm rather enjoying seeing some of these stories. This is part of the point I was saying, is that a lot of these side quests have more interesting stories in my opinion, than the main story of the game. Kajistani.
People of Kyrgyzstan, faithful children of Akarat. For too long, the vile priestess Hadar and her devils have burned our crops, razed our homes, crucified our loved ones. They serve not Akarat, but the Lord of Hatred himself. No more! On the first dawn of the new moon, join us at the stronghold gates. We will banish this evil together and live in the light once again.
So, by the way, I need to mention something to you guys. It's an apology, but at the same time, I didn't know the game was going to do this. I'm giving you guys this heads up that there are certain quests coming up later on down here involving the feature that they added to the game called the Mercenaries. Each of the Mercenaries, with the exception of the first one we get, have a quest line to go find them and basically unlock them as a mercenary. Unfortunately, I discovered this on my Necromancer because I first did those quests on my Spiritborn when I was going through that campaign for my Spiritborn to unlock those things and do the season, because I had to do the campaign to do some of the other stuff for the season. When I then got to that point to do those quests on my Necromancer, they were already there. Which means unlocking the Mercenaries is an account-wide thing, which is a good thing for those who don't want to have to do those quests again, but for someone like myself who does want to show you those quests, I literally can't, unless there's a way I can somehow do so, and I just don't know about it yet. But at the moment, I cannot, and it really bothers and upsets me. And I say this because I'm just going to have to try and tell you guys what those quests are when we get there, if I can actually recall what they are. The violence here seems like it was indiscriminate. Zakharumite and Kajistani alike fell in droves. And one of the reasons why I was reminded of this is because in order to actually access one of the mercenaries I had to unlock, I actually had to conquer a specific stronghold. In case you're curious, it's actually... It's not this one. I think it was the Altar of Ruin over here, yeah. At the Altar of Ruin... Oh, was it the Altar of Ruin? No, I don't think it was. Actually, it might be this one. If it's that one, then we'll probably see it next, and I'll tell you guys about it. But it's either that one, or it's this one. It's either of those. And you have to do that in order to be able to then find this particular mercenary. Signs of battle litter the keep's grounds, yet some of these corpses show no obvious battle wounds. Blade is thrust deep into the stonework, far deeper than any normal person could manage. What could have created such a massive force?
Masonry stained with residual magics. The aftermath of an arcane explosion. memory.
Our walls are breached! Oh, this is madness! We will not survive! We'll sacrifice ourselves before our home!
It's over.
Darn tootin' it's over. I just said it's over. And now we'll head to this one. Which one is closer? I guess we can just go straight there. I'd be very surprised if I encounter any players wanting to PvP me right now. The only time I ever come to this zone is to take out the abomination because it counts for 5 something that I'm not going to say because it's a spoiler that happens later in the campaign. I caught myself there. I almost gave it away. I'm trying to hold off because that's actually quite an interesting reveal because, well, it's something I didn't know about or expect, and it kind of took me by surprise. And let's just say, by the way, Sarlacc Pit. Because why not? Seriously, imagine being tossed into that thing. Just imagine what that would be like. Oh, hello. It's too dangerous out here for travelers.
I thought this way would be clear. Made it many leagues without danger. But then those accursed creatures started pouring in from Alcanas. I never thought all those old stories were true. Please, we haven't the strength to keep fighting. If you clear a way, we can get to safety.
I was so amused that they just started attacking us during the cutscene there. That was kind of amusing. I'm just standing here, and they're just kind of like slowly taking damage, probably because of my thorns. That's my guess, anyway. Slay fly demons in the Badlands. Oh, thank you for the ring. There, is that good enough? The demons are no more.
Akarat sent you to us. Oh, I wish I had more to give. Thank you.
It's alright. You're fine. Get away. Just smacked him. Like, get out of here. Alright, welcome to
This place reeks of rotten flesh.
Alcarnus, and this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one you have to clear out to get.
What is this?
At least I think it is. Hold on. Maybe not. Oh, wait, no, that's not what this one is. This one's interesting. This is Rashta, the Mad Surgeon.
An antelope. I am so close. Be gone! No! No! You won't stop my research!
Subject 23. The plague of Alcanus was born from the dead of this city. Like all of the corpses here, 23's tissue appears flush with the demonic ether. Still alive, in a sense, after decades of decay. If this vitality can be distilled, I may have found more than a cure.
So it's not this one. It might have been a stronghold I actually already did. It's the one that had... Was it this one, actually? Yeah, I think it's actually this one. It's the one that was over here that had the, like, the massive, like, carcass you could walk into. Yeah, it's this one over here. This is the one you have to, like, conquer, and then you can interact with one of the mercenaries. That's what I was trying to get at. A torn and tattered page from a journal. It reads, "The corruption has lingered and festered for years. This is exactly what my work requires." More of these masses. Research note 2. A journal page with dirt smudges that makes part of the writing illegible. It reads, "So many bodies. Everywhere lies corpses. Ample material for the experiments." So, when I was first playing this game, there were times where I was legit like, oh crap, you know, like... And I'm sure a lot of people had this feeling when we were first playing this game. Going into strongholds was a terrifying kind of perspective, especially if you were playing on a hardcore character, because these places are mean. A blood-splattered page ripped from a journal. It reads, "I'm so close. After so many failures, the hosts are almost viable. I will cure my illness and death itself."
What's going on?
What's going on is someone mad with the idea they could actually somehow cure death.
She was reborn from those growths. I must scour them all.
Yep, she found a way to have, like, versions of herself, or create simulacrums of herself that could be reborn from these growths. Which is disgusting. Just look at this place. Ugh.
The research is almost done. I need more time.
Simulacrums. Which, of course, is a necromancer thing. Anyone who's played a necromancer knows about simulacrums.
Don't you see? I could end suffering. Cure death!
No. Oh, hey, another glyph. You know, there's a term for this. Someone I know came up with a term for this. It's called vampire syndrome. The idea that once you get this kind of power and you want more and you think you're all of a sudden invincible, like, it tends to go to your head.
Why? I'm so close.
No, you're not.
It is done.
Okay. Let me go over here. Let me just take a look and double check that there aren't any side quests in this particular area here. There is! Sorry. Sorry, guys.
Iron Wolves. Mercenaries with a silly name, sniffing after coin.
They saved my cousin's life, and she's worthless.
Can't argue with that.
I'm gonna go to the blacksmith over here real quick. Just to clear up my inventory. What are you staring at?
Meant no offense. You look like you know how to handle yourself. I could use your assistance. I worked the mines for a living, until those pigs-born bandits came. They slaughtered us, took everything. I barely made it out alive. By now, they've got the lockbox with all our wages in it. Good thing I took the key. If you can bring me the box, I'll gladly give you a share.
Let me guess. Just passing through. Oh, yes. I'll never be married.
How's business?
War in the steppes, bandits in the south, and Caldium has closed its golden gates. The few customers we get usually want a guide to take them to safety. Akarat knows where that is.
What can you tell me about of Tarzarak?
Behold, the armpit of the desert. Our families came from Alcarnus years ago after that city went to hell. They camped here by the crossroads, set up trade. It's been a struggle ever since.
Please, help an injured man repay a debt. Bandits mugged me, crushed my knee. I would have died if the Iron Wolves hadn't stepped in. The one named Asifa carried me here. She gave me my life. I want to give her this amulet in return. A paltry repayment, but it's all I have. She'll be back at their camp, west of Caldeum.
Last night I dreamed that the sandstorm came and buried us here. If only.
Put that there with my other tributes. Back to the Iron Wolves encampment we go. Sorry guys, hopefully once we do these last two side quests, we'll be able to finally continue the story, the main story. Hello? Excuse me.
Jilan. He looked too poor to pay. Guess I was wrong. Not a bad piece either. Dirty, but no fake. Thanks, Wanderer.
Alright. now for this one. We'll just go back over here. Actually, hold on. Nah. I literally just charged right through all of them. Huh. We're all set. Those pigs-born miners suspect nothing. The Eastern Guards will change ships at dusk. That's your opening to attack. I've risked my neck and earned my share. Do not try to cheat me, Nagid. Well, well. I may have to check. Something is like... I think I have something on me that's like... I don't know, just like conducting electricity around me or just like hitting enemies from afar. Oh, it's this! That's what it is. Distant enemies are pulled into you and take increased damage for 3 seconds. Will not pull target bosses or while you are in stealth. I may have to change that. I mean, it's not bad. It's pulling them right to me. But, I don't know. I may have to check if there's, like, more of an actual, like, Druid-like one I can use there. That's the only thing that is that it feels like a lot of the aspects for your boot slot are just kind of like, well, you're just kind of stuck with using a generic one, you know? I may take the one that just increases my movement speed, I suppose. I found your letter. You lied to me.
The greedy sand snakes cut me out, so I cut you in. Had a feeling you'd come out on top. Ah, come on, don't be sour. You made good blood money today. Not your first time now, is it?
Uh-huh. Okay. I think we're finally ready, guys. So, when we come back...
I can fix it.
We will finally continue the main story. Stay tuned!